standing on a very busy government street, which at one time was the premier residential address in Mobile, Alabama. But there were exceptions to that. In 1877, the southwest corner of Government and Ant Street had gone commercial. And we know that from an ad that appeared in the local newspaper offering it for sale. It was described as a two-story frame dwelling. The second floor held quarters for the owner of the building. The first floor was commercial. It was ideal, it said, for a family grocery store where you could buy groceries as well as feed for your horse and coal and wood. Now by the 1920s, things had changed, and it then held a grocery store. It was called the You Save It. Instead of going into a small grocery store and having a clerk wait on you, you go in and serve yourself. There were actually 4 You Save It's by the 1920s, operated by the R.O. Harris family that had a grocery store back on Dolphin Street. Well, by the 1930s, it was subdivided again. One side of the building held Charles Weineker's grocery store, the other Macon Drugs. Then in the 1940s, it was turned into another drugstore, Bauer Drugs, and finally, Albright & Woods, a local chain, got it, remodeled it in 1950 as Kitsch, as you can see in this photograph, and operated there till the 1970s. The building was then demolished to make way for a car wash, and next door, a Kentucky Fried Chicken franchise. Those were both out of business by the late 1980s and sat there vacant and derelict, and it was a blessing to the neighborhood when the bulldozers came. In their place came a new drugstore, Rite Aid Pharmacy. That building still occupies that block and is currently vacant.